Revolutionary greetings, comrades. Today, Zimbabwe turns 42. We salute the gallant sons and daughters of Zimbabwe who participated in the struggle for national liberation. We pay tribute to the warriors of our liberation struggle, those that fought in both the 1896 and 1897 uprisings. We pay tribute to those that fought in the Anglo-Ndebele War of 1893, as this marked the first resistance of colonialism. You'll recall that the pioneer column colonized our country in 1890, raising its flag on a hilltop in what we call Harare today. Two states were then created, what is commonly known as the Jameson Line, which had to divide what today is normally referred to as Mashonaland and Matabeleland. In 1893, this Jameson Line was destroyed. We have many heroes and heroines that line buried in Kadate who died fighting against the colonialism in 1893. We pay tribute to those. We pay tribute to the working class who firstly participated in the industrial action of 1912 at the National Railways. At that time, workers were not organized into a trade union movement. But the workers began the process of mobilizing themselves against exploitation at the workplace. We pay tribute to them. It is the working class in Zimbabwe that established the National Liberation Movement. We pay tribute to the peasants who participated in the struggle for national liberation. We pay tribute to the young people at the time who joined the armed wings, Zebra and Ezandla. And we recognize the contribution by the Soviet bloc and the others in training and arming our armies. We pay tribute to everyone in Zimbabwe and our neighbors who participated in the struggle for national liberation. Our struggle was about the return of our land. The struggle was about our dignity, the return of our dignity. The struggle was against the colonialism. The struggle was against imperialism. In the course of the struggle, the nationalists devised or adopted a tactic, and they began to frame it as if it was a struggle for one man, one vote. We understood this tactical approach. It was a tactical approach to say one of the ways of ending white minority rule was to adopt a one man, one vote, which culminated in 1980. But as Kwame Nkrumah teaches us, that 1980 ushered in a neo-colonial state under the leadership of ZANU-PF. Our economy was not transformed. Our society was not transformed. The economy was not placed in the hands of society as a whole. Later on, we were to adopt a neoliberal policies in 1991, the Economic Structural Adjustment Program. Today, when we talk 42 years of majority rule, the majority of young people in Zimbabwe are not celebrating. They do not see the need to celebrate. They are out of work. They are in poverty. They are in foreign lands. And we have seen the anti-migrant sentiments and the attacks, particularly in South Africa. We have seen how Zimbabweans are treated in Botswana and in other countries. thanks to the betrayal of the ideals of the liberation struggle. The liberation struggle was meant to place the economy in the hands of the majority as a whole, so that all of us were to enjoy in the fruits of our hard-fought independence. But a new elite emerged, which we refer to as the chiefs, that now controls the commanding heights of the economy, and its business is to loot our resources. But we never regret that those before us gave it all. They abandoned their studies. They went to join the liberation armies in Zambia, in Mozambique. They left at a tender age, some at 14, some at 15. They abandoned the nice things that comes with being a young person. They opted to join the liberation struggle. And we're talking of our parents. We're talking of our grandparents. And we do not regret that they played their role. As a generation, they demanded and they fulfilled their mandate of fighting against colonialism. And our mandate as the new generation is to complete the liberation of Zimbabwe. It is up to us to fulfill this mandate or to betray it. So our generational mandate is to build a national democratic economy, then transit to socialism. So never regret that our own gallant fighters, our own parents, our own fathers, mothers, our own grandparents fought in the struggle for national liberation. We'll never regret that. But we stand opposed to the betrayal of the ideals of the liberation struggle. This is why it is critical that the working class and the peasants must unite and complete the liberation of Zimbabwe. We invite every Zimbabwean to participate in the completion of the liberation of Zimbabwe. And we can only proclaim that we have completed the liberation of Zimbabwe once the commanding heights of the economy are in the hands of society as a whole. Once we transit to socialism, where all of us will benefit from the resources of our country. Let us continue to mobilize. Let us continue to unite the working class. Let us continue to unite the peasants. Let us work with the community organizations, be they rural-based, youth formations, women, trade union movements, residents association, and the other progressive forces, and mobilize the people of Zimbabwe around a common agenda. And the common agenda is to build a national democratic economy as we transit to socialism. So today, it is the day where we pay tribute to the gallant fighters. And as I'm concluding, our generational mandate is to complete the liberation of Zimbabwe. Let us unite and complete the liberation of Zimbabwe. Amandla, comrades.